All right, hey everybody. Here's our segment 2 workout. This should follow your segment 1, which is your footwork, and that'll get you all warmed up and everything. So our props today, later on we're going to need a stick. It could be a dowel. It could be any kind of stick that came with your reformer. It could just be a short dowel from Home Depot. It could be a spring-loaded shower bar. It shouldn't weigh much. Okay, and then another thing is we need something to support the head. If your headrest isn't coming up enough, we're going to be a side sleeper position. So you could just fold up a towel. If you don't have anything, you could put a ball, the squishy ball. Okay, let's get going. Our first movement is going to be on one red spring. We're going to do scooter. Okay, so I'm going to put my knee on the carriage, put my foot against the shoulder block, and I might step back a little bit so I don't hit the stopper much. I'm going to drive the carriage back, and just like the name, I'm putting my hands behind my back or on my hips, draw my abdominals in, I'm slightly leaning forward, just like the name scooter implies. This is like a kid pushing a scooter. Something just happened. Keep going, little presses, get into that glute that's working. Press, press, press. Perfect. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Completely extend and bring it in. Okay, let's do the other side. Kind of walk that off. Okay, line everything up. And then I'm going to take another step on my standing leg. I'm going to take that back a little bit so I don't hit the stopper. Hinging forward, abdominals draw in, extend it, and just start that pulse. Press. You're not fully extending, it's just pulsing halfway. Strengthening into the glute. Good. Have to keep constantly focusing on drawing your abdominal muscles and keeping them held. Breathing naturally. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. And completely press on the last one and bring it in. Nice. Okay, let's line our side. Here's the sideline part of it. So I'm placing that on my headrest for my sideline position. Good. So you can lie down. So the straight edge of this carriage should be lined up straight with your spine as well. So we'll try to get into that position. Rest your head on your pillow. I'm going to take this top strap, pull it out, put my top foot in it, holding the rope. Tuck this bottom leg underneath. Create your mouse house, that little space under your bottom rib. I can hold this peg with my bottom hand, and my top hand can hold the shoulder block. I'm going to drive my foot down to the foot bar, creating a straight line with this rope from the pulley all the way down. And again, we're working the glute on that working leg. Good. 5, 4, and 3, 2. We're going to hold it, extend it out, and we're going to sweep it forward. How far you go forward is up to you. We're going to drive it back with the heel. You're going to feel that glute and hamstring fire off. You bring it in. Yes. So if you're just starting out and that's a lot of work, you could just take the range of motion a little smaller. 4, 3, 2, pull that rib up. It's easy to forget that one. Last one. Hold it straight to the foot bar. Bend the knee to 90 and hold. Think about your kneecap. We're almost there. Circle it 3 times one way. 1, 2, 3. Reverse. Oh, this is the 3 circles of death. One more. And good. Grab your rope and let your, move in a little bit. We'll take that strap off. Yikes. Couldn't even talk on that. Whew. So I'm going to come up on my elbow. And then that leg we just worked, I'm going to give it a hug. And just release. This is a stretch. And we're just kind of relaxing that hip and glute. If you did all that, good work. So we're going to turn around and get set up on this side. Alright, so I'm holding my big foot loop. I'm pushing the carriage out, putting my foot in that strap, tucking the bottom leg under, straightening my spine with the back edge of the carriage, pulling my mouse house. Here we go. Knee is bent to 90 and we drive it straight out and bring it in. Press. Trying not to lay back on my back, but just be directly on my side. Okay, let's do 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Hold it straight, sweep it forward from the hip, drive it back, hamstring glute. Hello, press it back. It's not so easy. 5, 4, 3, 2. We made it. Bring the knee into 90. Little tiny circles with the kneecap. One way is 1, 2, 3. And reverse. That is it. That's all I have. We're going to take the strap off the foot, hang it back on the peg. I'm going to come up on my elbow side and hug that leg and stretch it out. Oh, that's much better. Okay, I'm going to bring it up and get one more stretch. I love to stretch well in between exercises. Let's get a figure 4 and lean in. Hello, that is a good stretch right there. Awesome. So next we're going to use our stick. So I don't need this anymore. Whatever stick that you came up with. Alright, so my legs are going to extend through here. And for this, I'm going to choose a blue and then give you the option of changing to red at some point if you chose to. What we're going to do is, first, let me get this done. I'm going to put the strap around the stick. I'm going to put it between these eyes if you have those. If not, make sure your hands are on the outside to keep the straps from slipping off. So, okay, I got it on the blue. My legs are between. You can cross them if you want to, but I kind of like to wedge my legs in there because this is when you need a lot of stabilization that you're not going to get from that blue spring. All right, so engage your core. You're straight back. You're going to drag this stick up your legs, up your stomach, up your chest. Lean back and reach a shoulder press over your head. Sit up. Waterfall it over to the front. Lower that stick carefully to the leg, and that's 1. Let's go again. Drag, drag, drag. Shoulder press. Press it up. Round it over. Waterfall. And that's 2. Smoothly continue to go. Lengthen. When you get way back there and you're on a blue, it's nice to have those shoulder blocks to squeeze into it. Press it back. And bring it up. That evil, evil stick. 2 more. And 1 more. All right. So now we're going to do that in reverse. So it's like they backed up the video. We raise the stick. We lean back, bring it overhead, down the face, down the chest, down the stomach. And that's one. Raise. Closer to us, drag it down. Good. Raise. Down everything in the body. All those core muscles, all those arm muscles, everything is working as one. Two more. Last one. And good. Oh, wow. So I'm going to add a red. So now we're red and blue. Okay. This is almost going to be a break right here. We're just going to do a sit-up nice and straight, seated row. So we're bringing it to the chest. Make sure your shoulders aren't hunching up and they're down. Retracting and squeezing. You can hinge back if you want a little more. And you may have hinged back all you wanted to hinge back for that moment. Because we did a lot of hinging in that. Good. 4, 3, 2, working the back, and bring it up. We're going to flip that grip. Palm is up. If you want to hinge back, you can hinge up. We're going to do a bicep curl. Curl it in. Feeling those 2 springs. Give you a nice resistance on that. 5 and 4, 3, working those guns, 2, last one. All right, flip that grip palm down. This one's called Spear the Fish. So we're going to lean back, tilt the pole, pretend there's fish on the floor and I'm spearing them. I return, reset, and switch. Good. Pull in a little bit, rotate down, hang out there for a split second. Feel those abdominals. Working the entire body. Good. 4, 3, 2, last one, and good. Similar but not the same. Holding the stick in the middle, the other arm will reach. Inhale, prepare, exhale. Hinge back, lean diagonally, reaching back, and then come back, switch. That hand goes to the middle, and we switch sides. And bring it up. Reach. Bring it up. And reach. 2 more. Last one. And back to the middle. All right, back to holding it on the sides. Hinging back. Now we're going to wind everything up. So it's little tiny circles. The body stays still. It's just the arms. Abdominals are firing to stabilize. Wind it up. One more. Reverse. Toward you. Toward you. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, sitting up, nice. All right, one more. This is going to be abdominals on purpose. So we're going to scoot as far to the shoulder blocks. We're going to come up to tabletop. Now, in one of my videos, we removed the shoulder blocks. I'm going to support my head with my hand and hold the stick with the other hand. So scoot, even pull. Uh-oh, there it went. It was going to come off anyway. All right, instead of making a new video, I'm just going to go with it. So I'm placing my stick right there. I'm going to support my head. I'll show you with this hand. I bring the stick in, and it goes out. So we got 2 springs on there. Just remember that. So I'm supporting my head, If your stick starts to fall, you can use one hand to hold it on. Using your abdominals. Try not to let your back arch. You're just moving it out, curling it in. Working those abs super, super hard. This is the last thing we're going to do. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. That's it. I'm going to hold this stick. I'm going to roll myself up. I don't think that's the last thing we're going to do. I think we're going to do one more thing. Just remember. Alright. In that same video, we did the teaser. So that's what I'm going to do. So either one foot, both feet in tabletop, or both feet up here. I'm going to do tabletop. Balancing on the sit bones. And I'm moving the carriage just a little bit. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. That's it. Now that's it. So I'm just going to lay my stick here. So it wouldn't be a patty workout if something didn't fall apart or get destroyed or something bad didn't happen. That's just me. That's how I roll. So we're going to roll. Speaking of rolling our shoulders back. And I'm going to put one hand on the headrest. Let's kind of do a mermaid stretch. And we sweep that around. And we do the other. So I'm just going to hold the carriage edge, stretch, and sweep around. And then both arms go up. Stretch, stretch, stretch to the top. Hand over head, round it overhead between the arms, open the shoulders. Now you can go to that segment 3 video, and that's going to have your feet in straps, and reformer stretches using the straps. Hands back, press down and open. Pop. And big inhale. And exhale. Alright, go to that video. Have a great rest of your workout.